Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Clouded Crow, and today we'll be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 3. And before we get into anything, real quick, I want to mention that from this point forward, from this very day, or this week I guess, every single upload of My Hero will be posted on the dot every single Saturday. I know these first couple weeks have been a little bit shaky, and the reason why is because on the week of episode 2, I was organizing the viewer suggested or viewer voted anime, and so I had to get all of that stuff set up. And then on the week of episode 3, I was working on a ton of stream stuff, so I was not able to get to those episodes when I wanted to. However, now all of that is complete, all of that is finished, and we can finally get back to our regularly scheduled program. Also, on top of that, every single Tuesday morning at 1 p.m. EST, if you are a manga reader, I will be doing live manga reactions on this channel, so make sure you guys click that bell notification so that you know exactly when I'm about to stream. And even if you can't make it at that time, I will be reposting my manga reactions on my second channel, Kumodi Crow, so make sure you head over there and subscribe if you cannot make it to the stream. But now it's time for a little recap of what happened in episode 2. So a lot of interesting things happened in episode 2. We got to see Midoriya, I guess, enter this realm. I don't know if it's actually like inside of his mind or what, but in that realm that he was in, he was able to communicate with past holders of One for All. The only person that we didn't see there was All Might, and I'm guessing that's because he's actually still alive. But all of the other past holders we got to see, and we also got to see the original holder of One for All. And he kind of showed us how this feud between All for One and One for All began, and we got to see that they were both actually brothers that had powers that were kind of opposites, and we also got to see how those powers led to them having like very different mindsets on how power should be used. So that was really cool. But outside of that, we also got to see a little bit more into that exchange that happened between Dabi and Endeavor and Hawks, and we saw that Hawks and Dabi went to this nearby, like, I don't know if it was a abandoned factory or what, but they were talking in there, and there we found out that Hawks actually knew about High End. The only problem was that High End attacked a lot sooner than scheduled, so he was not happy at all with Dabi about that. But we also find out later into the episode that Hawks was assigned this kind of double agent mission where he has to pretend like he's with the villains in order to gather information and then feed it to the heroes, which I think is actually a really cool dynamic. And then the last thing that happened in last episode was the fact that Endeavor and the entire Todoroki family sat down and had a meal together. The only person that wasn't there was the mother, I believe. And here we got to see all of Endeavor's different kids, and we also got to see how they felt about him. We got to see that his daughter, actually, she just wanted to bring the family back together. We got to see that his oldest son tried to give Endeavor a chance, but he just couldn't bring himself to do it after all of the horrible ways that Endeavor has treated all of his children, and especially how he's treated their mother, so he just couldn't forgive Endeavor for that. And then we got to see how Todoroki is actually giving Endeavor a second chance. He's not completely on his side yet, but he does see that Endeavor's making very real efforts to being that father that he wasn't before, and so it's cool to see that Shoto is giving him a chance to be that person that he wants to be. And now that all of that is over, we are pretty much caught up to speed, and now it is time to see how this battle between Class A and Class B is going to go down, so I'm excited for that. If you guys are excited as well, make sure to leave a like. It'll help me and the video out so much more than you might think, so if you could take the time to do that real quick, I would very much appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to the channel for more weekly My Hero reactions, for real this time. We will be posting every single week on Saturday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. Alright, so real quick before we get into the video, I wanted to give you guys 2 ways that you can kind of enhance your viewing experience of this reaction, because as we all know, copyright is not fun to deal with on YouTube, so I did need to censor some parts of the video. However, I did try to edit it in a way so that you guys can visually see exactly where I am and follow along through the video alone, but I do also have 2 alternative ways in case the video itself isn't really your style. So the first way that I have is, of course, following along through the picture-in-picture method. So if you are on PC or if you are on mobile, all that you have to do is look for a picture-in-picture app or a picture-in-picture browser extension. This is the one that I use right here, and literally all that I have to do is go to the anime episode, click a button, and then I get a little screen of the anime that I can put in front of my reaction in this little corner right here. It should look something like this. It's super easy, super quick, but the second way that you guys can enjoy this is, of course, through the uncut picture-in-picture reactions. If you'd like to check those out, all that you have to do is head on over to the Cloud Crowd Discord and then DM me just saying something like, "Yo Crow, where can I get these picture-in-pictures?" and I will tell you exactly where you can find them completely for free, so you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure to leave a comment telling me your thoughts at the end of the video, and with that all out of the way, let's get right into the reaction. Alright, whenever you guys are ready, make sure to grab your source videos, pull them up, and then get ready to sync them with me, because we will be starting episode 3 of season 5 in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Audio seems good. Let's do this. And we're back in this new dimension with some familiar faces if you've seen the movie, which I haven't, but I know that she's in the movie. Yeah. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a visual recap too. Look at this man. Like, no matter what his true intentions are, just like, he gives off such villain vibes, man. Even if he was, like, ultimately trying to be a good guy, or I guess even if he wanted to be a good guy, he's really coming off as a bad guy, so I don't know how many of us viewers would actually be aligned with what he's saying and actually agree with him. Yep, and that's the last we see of that story. Dang, man. You're not alone. Oh yeah, and we saw the glass shatter. His arm. Dang, dude. What a fascinating power to have, man. I don't know. I think if I was in the My Hero universe, I think there'd be other powers that I'd want more than One for All, but dang, is One for All stacked. You get so much that comes with it. Like, and so much of it Deku hasn't even discovered yet, but we are seeing right now little inklings of him learning more and getting a better understanding of what One for All is exactly. Because I'm pretty sure most of us just thought that it was, I guess, being able to make parts of your body, like, go past their physical limits. So, like, you could punch harder, you could jump higher. But there's clearly a lot more to it than that. Oh, yeah! And I believe, in the question of the day for last episode, I asked you guys, who from Class B were you most excited to see? And I'm really hoping that we can really get into it in this episode. Because, dude, it's, I cannot wait for this fight. I cannot wait for it. I'm really excited to see what it looks like animated. And that's one of the reasons why I love the My Hero anime so much. Because I feel like it's actually done the manga justice for the most part. Especially through the animations. So, it's really a treat going back and reliving through these arcs. Aoyama. What a bro. Actually coming by to check up on Midoriya. Oh my god, this man ain't cheese. What is his problem? He could see them. Man, dude. It's like, we know that he's the ninth, so there's 8 people ahead of him. One of them is All Might, and the other one is the original. So there's 6 more people that we still have to learn about. And some of them we couldn't even see their faces. And I wonder why that is. Dang, now we're really getting into it. All Might's story. Mmm. So All Might hasn't even gone that far. Maybe it's because the first sees something in Midoriya. There they is. Dude, look at All Might in his prime, man. Or I guess this is like trainee All Might. Man. Dude, she seems like such a cool character. This is really making me want to watch the movie. Plus, I want to see what young All Might was like. Yep, we know this. Todoroki's the perfect example. Oh wow, they actually showed the Todoroki family too. Dude, those two, man. Why are they the only ones blocked out? I wonder if it has to do with their identities. Like maybe they're the ancestors of people we know. Hmm. Those two. Alright, are we about to get into it now? Finally? Aizawa sensei. Oh, and here he is, Shinso. Dang. Here we go, Class A versus Class B. It's time to get into it, and we're already at the battlefield. Let's go. Alright. Hagakure. Man, everyone's geared up and ready to go. Dude, I cannot wait. It's been so long since I've read this. I honestly don't even remember a good portion of it. But I know there are some really hype parts that are about to come up. Yeah. Look at Uraraka. Look at that wholesome smile on her face. Oh, she knows. She knows. Yeah, oh, what is her name? Mei? Hatsume Mei? She helped with a good portion of his suit. And here they come. Look at these guys. Look at this badass entrance. You got the smoke. And look at that, man. This is our first time seeing them suited up. Okay. That dude looks insane. The guy with the green hair, he looks really cool. Oh man, Shiozaki's back. I don't think we've ever seen that dude. The dude with the hair. I don't think we've ever seen him. And Tetsu, my boy. Manga Fukidashi. I love how his name is actually manga. I can tell you all right now, their costumes look so much cooler in color. Holy crap, they look amazing. This guy, always bragging as usual. Oh no, we saw Kendo walking up. Oh, she didn't even get to him. Aizawa got to him first. But we know she's always there to put him in check. Look at, what a bro, man. Tetsu and Kirishima. And here he is. The demon himself. Shinso, man. Taking notes from Aizawa. Now we're about to see how he applies it in combat. What a scary quirk, man. Didn't he have to like break his finger to get out of the hypnotism? The brainwashing. Oh, I remember that. Were those the vestiges? Maybe they gave him a little hint of strength. Kind of like when the first like touched him and his arm started powering up. Who are these clowns? Yeah, we remember. Oh, we remember. Yeah. He came here to win. Dang, man, what a badass speech. Honestly, I want him to win now. Man. But we'll see how much his training has paid off. And then we can determine whether or not he really deserves to get that pro hero spot. Or I guess that class A spot, because he's trying to transfer, right? There we go. There's your answer. Hmm. Interesting. Dude, I love the fact that they did this. Because Class B had some time to shine during the sports festival, but we haven't really seen much of them since. I love how it has the principal's face on there. It looks like a playhouse you'd see in Chuck E. Cheese or something. Dude, Bakugo looks so cool, man. Alright. Class A versus Class B. Okay. Ooh, we got the Kaminari Kirishima squad together. Okay. Oh, wait. It looked like there were only 3 on Tokoyami's team. Did they count his bird as another player? Because I'm pretty sure it was just Tokoyami, Yaoyorozu, and I can't remember who the third one was. Was it Aoyama? I think they had blonde hair, so I'm wondering if it was Aoyama or if it was Ojiro. Look at this dude with this friggin' Saiyan Scouter out here. I guess it's not really a Saiyan Scouter, but it's Dragon Ball Z Scouter. Man, all I'm gonna say is, just because they're not the top of the class, doesn't mean you can sleep on them. This is either the beginning or the end of your journey, Shinso. Well, I guess it's not really the end, but this can be the beginning of your hero career right here. For Hunter, man. Oh, man. I wonder what All Might would look like if he wasn't, like, sick. Or I guess injured? Here we go. I think we're all looking. Oh my gosh, no! We have a little bit of time, so let's see what they can do in this couple of minutes. Okay, we got the camouflage. Let's go, Froppy. Dang, man. See, like before, all we thought she could do was just like stick to walls and swim very well. And she had the like frog tongue. But now we see she has camouflage. Like, these people have grown quite a lot. Yep, the rematch. Mm-hmm. Yep, they know Kaminari's a threat. Yep, this is so key when it comes to like team, I guess, competitions. You want to kind of put yourself in the mindset of your opponents so you can better predict how they're about to approach this situation. Oh, already? Oh my gosh! Already made his move, and he got a hold of both of them. Yeah, so they must have used the birds. Dang. This dude is a behemoth, oh my god. But why is he explaining his plan? Like, it's cool for the viewers, but... but he's giving away his plan to them. Physique, strength, hearing, smell, and sight. But he goes into a frenzy. So does that mean he's not completely, like, of sober mind? Oh, snap? Yo, what? That's actually sick. That's such a cool power. But I can also see how it'd be a bit more situational. Oh no. We're getting into it now. Persona chords. Dang, and that's just a taste. That's just a taste of how this is going to go from here, dude. So we know now that Shinso, he's... I wonder. I don't think that's another part of his quirk, is it? It's the mask that lets him do that? And basically, we know that the way his power works is if he speaks and you respond to him, then he can control your mind. So, now with this mask, he's able to speak through different voices. Like, he was able to use the voices of Class B, and then when the guy responded to it, now he's brainwashed. And he didn't even expect it because he thought that it was his ally's voice when actuality it was Shinso's. So, what an interesting, I guess, adaptation to how he uses his quirk. But this is one of those situations where, like, if you ambush someone or if you get the jump on someone and they don't know you have that, I guess, ability to use other people's voices, then it'd probably work on them like 100% of the time, 90 to 100% of the time. But now that they know that his quirk works that way, they're going to be a lot more cautious. So who knows how easily he's going to get away with it later on. And like, I don't remember, but are the other classes? Yeah, okay, they're watching. So they probably all know now. Make it happen, Shinso. Let's do this. Alright. Man, episode 4 is gonna be sick. I'm glad, because I know I'm late. So, I thought I would have missed something insane in this episode, but it looks like I only missed the beginning of the fight, which I think is actually pretty cool. Most of this episode was just All Might and Midoriya, talking about the vestiges and stuff. So I don't feel like I missed too much. I think I came back right in time. Episode 4 is where stuff is really gonna go down. And we're gonna see even more of Class B, even more of their quirks, and even more of, I guess, new ways that they're using those quirks. So I'm super hyped for it, man. But, alright, my question of the day for you guys is going to be, now that we have a better idea of how Shinso, or I guess different ways that Shinso can use his quirk, we still haven't seen, like, how he's going to use the bandages and stuff. But what role do you think he would serve as a hero, in your opinion? Like, do you think he's gonna be on the front lines fighting? Do you think he's gonna be like a support hero in the back? Let me know what you guys think. Me personally, I think he's kind of gonna be like kind of like Hawks, where he's going to be the type of person where they get close to the enemy, and then, like, you know, he tries to, I guess, win them over with his words, or I guess kind of mentally manipulate them using his words in more ways than one. Of course, he's gonna try to, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically, like, Hawks seems like the type where if he's about to fight someone, he's gonna have a conversation with them. He's not just gonna go in and just immediately try to, like, speed blitz them or anything. I think he's gonna try to have a conversation with them. He's gonna try to win them over with his wits more than anything. And I think Shinso would kind of be the same way, ultimately, of course, with the goal of getting them to respond to him, kind of like what he did with Midoriya, how he kept trying to, like, I guess, get under his skin and try to get him to respond so that he could finally brainwash him. I think he'd kind of be more of a, like, Hawks type hero, where he's not necessarily gonna be, like, on the front lines, but I think he's gonna be with people, like, assisting people that are on the front lines, or maybe even going solo. But clearly, like, when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, he's not the best, because that's not what his quirk is about. But if he was ever put into a situation where he needed to, like, detain or subdue a villain or two, I think he'd probably be one of the better people to choose for that kind of job. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And with that, I am going to head out, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.